Vegeta Blue, I spent a week playing the Prince of All Foreheads to let you guys know if he cooks or throws. So stick around and find out. First off, we're starting with pros and cons for Vegeta Blue. Pros: Vegeta has great ki blasts at all levels, has good supers, small model, which means a smaller hitbox and harder to hit. The blue aura is sexy, and he is a good team fighter. Moving on to the cons. Arguably, the biggest offender is that Vegeta Blue is literally a copy-paste of Super Saiyan Vegeta. Same ki blasts at all levels, same super attacks with the exception of a Super Gallic Gun. Vegeta also lacks a Vanish Kick game, which is a crucial part of fighting. So whenever you get a Vanish Kick, none of his attacks are true against a good player. They can dodge because they're barely quick enough. So they're not gonna make it in time. Vegeta Blue is also subpar at close range fighting, and the reason is because he doesn't have any Vanish combos out of Vanish Kick. So whenever you get a punish in close range with a Vanish Kick, you can't really follow up. Thus, Vegeta Blue's damage output is severely hindered by not being able to add that super after a Vanish Kick. With all that being said, Vegeta Blue is also bad at fighting solo because with the lack of a Vanish game, he doesn't have a reliable way to punish after a Vanish Kick. Thus, like I said earlier, you are losing a huge portion of your damage output. So you're not going to be able to reliably punish a raider without getting punished yourself, and that hurts him a lot. So you're really just going to be left with your raw fighting ability or skill as a player, and you're really just going to be fishing for melees and ki blasts. You're not going to be landing Vanish Kick into any of the supers. So that hurts a lot regardless of how good you are, because you're missing a huge part of your fighting kit, and that's what really makes a great Transphere. So did you find any differences between the two ki blast videos I just showed? Of course not. They're the same video. And it is very disappointing from Dims that they just copy and pasted Vegeta Blue. I was expecting different ki blasts, so it is sad. But let's go ahead and talk about the super attacks. Starting off with the one and only Big Bang attack. No doubt this is Vegeta's best super attack, and actually just one of the best super attacks in the game. It is highly spammable with great damage. It has massive blast radius and it's fast, and it actually might as well be true after Vanish Kick, because after you throw it, the raider can dodge it, but they'll still be in the blast radius after the Vanish and get hit. And if you're going to be going for 1v1s, this is your best bet to have a Vanish Kick punish game. Also bonus points, because you know the ladies love Big Bang Attack. Moving on to Gallic Gun, Vegeta's signature trademark move, relatively fast, but also not fast enough to combo out of Vanish Kick, has low energy cost at 80 per use, and decent damage. The move is also very good to be spammed in team fight. Up next, Super Gallic Gun, horrible startup time. It takes literally a billion years for this thing to start. You will rarely land this raw, and you have to throw it very early if a teammate melees the raider to land it in time. It does have one redeeming quality. It does 100% knockback damage, so it will one-shot the raider's stun bar and send them flying. So this move should be used in teamfight settings when there's stuns available. In general, this is the last move that I would pick from Vegeta's Blue kit, unless we have a severe stun-heavy team composition. Last but not least is Final Flash, and it is a fact, not an opinion, that this is one of the most badass looking supers in the game. It has a fast startup and decent end lag. Barely misses being a Banish Kick combo, but when you throw it, it is a test for the Raider, because they need to be very tight on their dodge time and to actually dodge it. It is Vegeta Blue's second fastest move behind Big Bang Attack, and it has a big and long active hitbox. Yes, that's what she says, but it lingers for a while, so it hits Raiders even when they're waiting after an evasive, depending on when you throw it. It is spammable, and it just looks amazing. It's Final Flash, the move that splits Cell in half. Come on, guys. So if you're gonna go ahead and use Vegeta Blue, then your game plan should be to stay at range and spam your Ki Blast until you find an opening to shoot your super. You will be leaning heavily into team fighting and avoid solo fighting when possible, unless you have Big Bang Attack. Look for opportunities when the Raider is in another teammate's melee rush to punish with your supers, because even though the supers are not fast enough to vanish combo, but they are fast enough to use on reaction when you see the Raider get meleeed. So we finally arrive at the final verdict for Vegeta. So Vegeta Blue can kind of cook. He's not a throw, but he is mid and lacks reliable vanish game without leaning into Big Bang Attack. He is a literal copy-paste of Super Saiyan Vegeta, so with all that being said, he is the prince of all mids, sadly, and he gets a score of 7 out of 10, which is not bad. He is serviceable, but requires a lot of work to be effective. And there are other transfers that do what he does better and with a reliable Banish Kick game combo. So, with all that being said, we have reached the end of our review for Vegeta Blue, the prince of all mids. It actually breaks my heart because Vegeta is my favorite character in the series. And if you learned anything from this video and want to see more transfer reviews, breakers educational content, and just general gameplay, please like and subscribe to my channel for more. I appreciate everyone for your time, and if you made it to the end of the video, peace out.